Hello, it is July 4th, 2020. My name is Pamela Zeman, and I am reading to you for the Olympic Peninsula Writers Group. I wake up at dawn in the tiny house with the yellow walls and a high-pitched white ceiling. The steady chirping of the sparrows begins to fade as I roll over to my side, petting my 13-year-old Boston Terrier curled up in her bed next to me. I put her bed on top of the blow-up mattress next to the 4-inch twin-size foam pad laid out for me. Surprisingly, I sleep like a rock night after night, waking up with a refreshed and clear mind. I look out the window to Andy's towering 2-story beige home. He's my builder, who offered to let me stay here during the pandemic while they finish building my home. Most people in this neighborhood are elderly, with one car neatly parked in their garage. Andy's garage is not for his car. It's for his motorcycle, bikes, blow-up water slides, and various cabinets and mirrors he's storing for his clients. The driveway is scattered with plywood and strips of rebar next to his oversized white pickup and white work trailer, each painted with his company tagline, "Where love lives." When he's home, I hear him gently playing his piano. The blinds are drawn. He lives alone except for Wednesdays and weekends when his 8-year-old daughter and 12-year-old son come to visit. The first Wednesday I was here, he walked over hand in hand with his daughter, and they invited me to a backyard barbecue. He's helping his daughter spear a foot-long frankfurter on a stick while his son is toasting a marshmallow over the hot flames, watching it until it's a perfect glazed light brown. The 12-year-old, with a fuchsia-colored strip of dyed hair mixed in with his black, carefully removes the marshmallow from the stick, laying it on a piece of dark chocolate on a graham cracker, puts another cracker on top, smashing it all down, watching it all ooze together and out the sides onto his fingers. He opens his mouth wide and takes the whole thing in one bite. All three of them smile at the same time. I take a deep breath, my shoulders melt a little more, knowing that I picked the right builder for my home. Love lives here. There's not one straight road in the Dungeness Meadows subdivision. The asphalt road curves down around a pond, an open grassy area, through the tall evergreens to the lot where my home is being built. There are trucks in the driveway and along the narrow street facing my home with bright green eco siding and the roof still without shingles. The roof line isn't like any other gabled roof in the neighborhood. It's a shed roof, very tall on one side, sloping down on the other. There's a string of brightly colored prayer flags strung between a small yew tree and a young cedar. The other trees on the lot are tall, 30 feet or so. Maple with large green leaves, cottonwood with smaller leaves dancing in the breeze, making a gentle rustling sound. The other trees are a mixture of cedar and Doug fir. Many trees on the right, fewer on the left, with the large open space that's been cleared for the septic tank and drain field. I left as many trees as possible. I usually see Ross, the project manager, in the office with street clothes on. But this one overcast day, I walk by the house, and there he is, helping the subcontractors get the EcoBat installation in so the drywallers can still make their scheduled date. His 6'2" height and buzz cut are the same, but today he's wearing a tank top, and his muscles bulge out like whiskey barrels. Did he always have that thick handlebar mustache? I approach him slowly, eyeing his red bandana tied around his forehead with a tight knot in the back. As I said my usual hello, my mind is racing. Do I say something about his muscles, or do I just pretend I don't see them? I make the usual small talk while my mind is racing. My God, his muscles are huge. This is the same guy who considers the mood that certain tile will evoke in the bathroom. The same guy who considers the most intuitive place for my cutting board. A guy who repeats back to me what I just said to make sure he understands me. I go back to my tiny house and stare at the ceiling while my mind recalibrates the word man.